Hi, it's Ryan Casey, sales trainer, Orange Theory Fitness Studio owner. And as someone who loves teaching, coaching, and helping others, one of the things that I've struggled with as a manager and still do from time to time is trying to make staff members perfect, right? In business, there's always at least something that needs improved. And as managers, that's our job, is to keep improving the business and the performance of our staff. But that last word is really the key: performance. Mistakes made by staff members diminish performance, but often not as much as the decrease in performance that comes from staff members that are not happy or confident from always being told what they're doing wrong. And this was a tough lesson learned for me personally, and something I still struggle with occasionally today. But a happy, confident staff will always perform better than one that you're trying to nitpick and make perfect. Now, how do you know where you stand? Because you still need to focus on increasing your staff skill. And how do you do that? Well, still putting their happiness and confidence first. Well, here are a few things to consider. First one is, what's the ratio of positive things you say to your staff versus corrective? Now, notice I didn't say positive to negative. I'm just talking positive just to corrective. You should be aiming for at least 5 positive things for every 1 corrective piece of feedback you're giving. The whole sandwich technique by itself, it's not good enough, right? You want to build up a stockpile of positive recognition so there's no defensiveness when you do need to do some correction. The next one is, when you are giving positive feedback, how specific are you? If you just say, hey, good job today, that's your compliment. But then you get granular on where the things they messed up, and you get really detailed, and you need to improve this, and you need to sound a little bit better here. Which one do you think that is going to stick with them more, right? So give them specific positive praise. For example, you could say something like, hey, that last phone call you made was excellent. I heard you handle the concern they gave you to try to delay their intro class. And not only did you get them set for tomorrow, but you also got them excited for it by talking about their friend that recommended them and how you saw them in the studio today. That was a great job, Sally. So be really specific when you are giving your positive feedback and praise. So next is, do you let some small things slide from time to time? Maybe they had a wimpy tone of voice. Maybe they forgot one of the 5 value propositions that they're supposed to share. But the biggest thing is, do your staff members feel free to be able to make mistakes and not get hounded for it every single time? And you see this with many athletes who are trying to prove themselves. And they know that if they make too many mistakes, that coach is going to pull them from the game. So they're always kind of looking over their shoulder as they're playing, looking at that coach, and they're never just able to give it everything they have without worry. So don't feel like you have to jump on every single minor mistake. You're creating an atmosphere of fear versus confidence when you do that. Lastly, it's not so much what you say, but how you say it. What does your tone of voice sound like? Is it harsh and blaming, or is it calm and comforting, right? Do you find ways to still compliment other aspects of what they did when you are giving corrective feedback? And do you talk about the why of what they're doing is important, as opposed to just what they messed up? So bottom line, a happy, confident staff will always perform better than ones that are just trying to make perfect. So use these strategies and you'll see an increase in performance right away. And we'll talk to you soon.